Yang Manly led Hossein in front of a sealed device the size of a train compartment. The device was around 150 feet long. She turned it on and entered some data before she took off her jacket, revealing a black professional training suit underneath. The suit was made of a material unknown to Hossein, which had a form-fitting effect. Hossein noticed that Yang Manly had a great body. Her legs were especially long and straight, seducing one to touch them. Look carefully. I will only show you once. For today, you need to finish this training every day before you go anywhere else. Yang Manly said and went into the device. The moment Yang Manly entered the device, all soldiers who were exercising came around and drooled over the holographic image displayed. Yang's body is getting more and more perfect. I could play with those legs for 3 years. 3 years? I can play with them for 30 years. Check out her ass. These animals stared at the holographic image almost with their eyeballs popped out. Inside the device, Yang Manly had started. There are many exercise items in the device and she finished them one by one effortlessly. The items didn't look very difficult either. Brother, what is this device? Looks like it is not that difficult. Hossein asked the soldier curiously. Not difficult? Kiddo, you are too nawe. Yang seems effortless because she's got great fitness index. If you were to do it, you would be too tired to finish 3 items. This is called gravity trainer. There are such devices on all interstellar aircrafts and warships and they are used to adjust the internal gravity with the parameters set by Yang. One would need at least 10 in fitness index to train. Or else walking in the device alone would be a torture. Even worse than screwing 7 times in one night. Son, all you could do is pray. These soldiers knew Hossein. They were all aware that Qin Shan had often called him into the combat room. Yang Manly stepped out of the gravity trainer in a little while. And the soldiers quickly scattered back to do their training as if nothing had happened. Yang Manly had some sweat on her forehead. She put on her jacket and said, "Now you complete the exercise and then come to find me." She left with no intention of watching Hossein do the exercise. Yang Manly knew very well that Hossein's physical fitness index was only close to 10 and it was impossible for him to finish such intense training. She just wanted to humble him so that he would follow her orders better. A soldier ran toward Hossein when the latter was about to enter the gravity trainer to start training. Putting his hand over Hossein's shoulder, the soldier smiled and said, "Buddy, if you can bring us some R-rated holographic resources when you come here in the future, I'll let you in on a secret and make the gravity trainer a piece of cake for you." Deal. What's the secret? Hossein agreed, knowing he was asking for pawns. Great. The soldier patted Hossein's shoulder and whispered to his ear. Once the parameters were set up, Yang could tell if you have modified them after. However, the device has a protective mechanism, which is designed mainly to prevent dangers to your body. My method allows you to change the parameters through this mechanism so that the result doesn't show the modification. So, you can easily complete the test without being found out by Yang. Fantastic. What should I do? Hossein asked. I can tell you the secret. But a deal is a deal. You need to get me those R-rated holographic resources or you will regret it, said the soldier. Brother, rest assured. I'll get you those, Hossein patted his own chest and guaranteed. The soldier nodded with satisfaction and told Hossein the method to change the parameters. He repeatedly told Hossein to bring him the pawns and designated a few actresses. Parameters set up, please confirm. Hossein went into the gravity trainer and heard the AI. Okay, Hossein replied. Confirmation completed. Start testing in 10 seconds. Countdown starts. 10, 9, 8. When the countdown was over, Hussein felt his body sank, as if he had suddenly gained a few 100 pounds. Hussein did not use the soldier's method. He wanted to see if he could finish the exercise like Yang Manli did. Hussein was not used to the added gravity and warmed up a little before he started. When Yang Manli was back from her office, it was already in the afternoon. She thought Hussein should be worn out like a dead dog by now and would probably be more obedient in the future. When Yang Manli returned to the gym, she was surprised to see Hussein chatting with the soldiers there. The soldiers were even showing him how to play with all sorts of devices. He looked rather lively and not tired at all. Hussein, I asked you to train. What are you doing? Annoyed, Yang Manli asked coldly. The soldiers were scared away like mice met a cat, leaving Hussein standing there alone in front of Yang Manli. Captain, I've completed the training. Hussein saluted the way the soldiers had just taught him. Completed? Yang Manli frowned and walked quickly toward the gravity trainer. She pulled out the data, and as she checked each item, her face became darker and darker. There was no doubt that Yang Manli did not think the data was real. Only those who with more than 12 in fitness index could achieve this. She had just tested Hussein's fitness and he wasn't even a 10. So, this could not be his real performance.